Going? Alright, so we're on Route 9 and we're headed to Lexington. This is the beginning of the journey. And follow us on our magical run to Lexington Commons. Alright,
here we go.
Yeah, and girl, me want for you all, yo. Put me arms right around you. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life. Girl, me want for just squeeze you. Put me things all around you. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life. Me guide them jam, me no care. You take it anytime, anywhere. In the square, so me no fear. Long as a woman, I will be there. Me want a girl, me can't wine for me. Me want a girl, me can't take care of me. Make me feel it, and make me feel it. Oh, me have to really squeeze it. Girl, me want for you all, yo. Put me arms right around you. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life. Y'all me just want to squeeze ya, put me things all around ya. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in.
Miles, how do you feel? Where are we right now?
we're in Lexington.
Right that way. Now, let's ask that guy.
Alright.
I don't know. What do you know about, like, the Battle of Lexington? Like, Lexington Green, the historic site that we're standing on.
I guess I better be on camera, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that alright?
I don't think.
Alright.
The only thing I know about it, basically, when they heard the news of the red coat, they all came over here to
Defended America?
well, basically, it wasn't America back then. Yeah.
Right.
They defended their home, I guess, if you want to say that.
Right, from the British.
How do you feel about standing on the Palace there? Alright, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you a lot.
So, what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to walk around and we're going to look at all the different monuments that were put up to exemplify how great a country we have and what these Minutemen stood for and what they believed in.
And the Battle of Lexington also. That's our project.
This location became a historic site in 1799, but it didn't really take off until about 1866 when they banned cows from eating grass here, and they really tried to fix up the site and make it look real nice.
So this is the Lexington Green behind me, and it is the place where the first shots of the American Revolution were started. That was a war that lasted 8 raging years and led to our independence at the end of it. So Major John Pitcairn, commanding the British, saw the Minutemen confronting his column of British regulars, and then Captain John Parker, the American commander, ordered his men to file away. But before they could do so, a British volley and a charge with the bayonet killed 8 American Minutemen. The Americans fought back and 1 British man was killed. And the captain, what he said to his men before the battle was, stand your ground, don't fire unless fired upon, but if they mean to have a war, let it begin here. And those are American words, and that's the importance of this thing. They started the war here.
We
should have
This is Lexington Green right there, that green part.
Well, what do you know about the Lexington Green and this land that we're standing on? Not too much, to tell you the truth. I'm probably not the best person to talk to.
Basically you got a bunch of, okay, so you got, what's his face? You got Paul Revere coming down, alerting everybody so they know about Paul Revere, because that's all he really cares about. No, I'm joking. It's, you hear, like, all the time, so, like, Dexter, also the House Governor.
Yeah, I don't know who sponsored the building of the actual monument.
So, how do you feel to be at the site of the birth of our nation? Very good. And do you have anything to say for the fallen soldiers that died at this ground?
Very proud to live here and to have their
Are you from Lexington?
I am.
And do you come by Lexington Green a lot?
I do. We live in our house right there.
Oh wow! And
so
what house is that have any historical relevance?
That is Levi Harrington's house. He was the son of Daniel Harrington, who lived in the salt box that was in between those two houses until 1875. And Daniel's cousin Jonathan was the owner of that house, and Jonathan died in the battle and is buried under that monument.
American hero.
Indeed.
Indeed.
One of the first 8.
So one of the first 8 to die in the American Revolution. And this is what commemorates, Lexington Green commemorates the death of such fallen soldiers.
That's correct.
So is your family like from here traditionally?
Well, defined from.
Like
We've lived here for 40 years.
Oh. Okay.
But
do you know any good places to eat around here? We're kind of getting hungry.
there's several restaurants in town on both sides.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You'll find something good.
Thank you. We're leaving Lexington. We're gonna go find some food.
On the beach.
So Nick, where are we right now?
So we're at Ruger's Bagels in Lexington. I mean, obviously in Lexington. We just came back from the Lexington Battleground and a memorial. Had some visits to our old tavern. Looked at the sites. We'll probably go back out there in the cold soon.
So the monument was erected by the residents of Lexington and at the expense of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. It was erected in the southwest corner of the green in 1799, and it commemorates the 8 fallen soldiers. Interestingly, though, it leaves out the British soldier, the one British soldier that was fatally wounded. Because it was erected by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, it's biased against it's biased for the Minutemen, and it glorifies the this battle. If a history university or a museum had erected the monument, a group that would be less biased, the monument would be a more accurate representation of the event, and it would show that, and it wouldn't glorify the actions of the Minutemen.
Candy cane? Oh, yes, please.
There you go.
Can you talk to you about the Lexington Memorial for a second?
Can I have a red one? Can you talk to us?
It's for a history project.
Yeah.
Would you like to be in our history project?
I don't know that Santa knows much about history.
It's okay.
We only know about history of the North Pole.
So, yeah, it's all good.
So what would you like to know?
Well, what values do you think the builders of the monument were trying to leave for us today?
Values, trying to leave for you today. That we are a democracy in this country, and that the founding fathers of the United States of America rule and rock. That's what we think.
Right on, Santa.
Yep.
Okay, right on? Okay, what else?
What does the site ask us to go and do or think?
The site?
Yeah.
The Lexington Green.
Oh, well, they want you to understand what the founding fathers, what people died for in the United States of America. Died for this country. Why are people dying over in Afghanistan now? For this country, so you can walk the streets and be free.
How do the elves feel about all this?
The elves don't give a shit. Only Santa cares.
Right.
Okay?
Thank you.
Anything else? All right,
I
man.
don't think so.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, Santa.
Thank you
All
for your
right.
time.
Thank you, Santa.
All right, guys.
See you later.
As we just heard from Santa, the Lexington Green and the memorial commemorates the soldiers who died here and our values we hold as a country. These values are democracy and remembering where we came from and soldiers who died here. Patriotism.
Freedom.
Fighting for freedom.
Freedom.
Democracy.
And standing up for what we believe in.
Those fountains of tears.
Alright, so here at the Revolutionary Monument, there are a few words that were used when they inscripted it into this that wouldn't be used today. The first one is it says 19th of April, Andom 1775. We feel like today that they would have just like skipped the Andom and just said the year of or something like that along those lines. And then later on they say they nobly dared to be free. We think they would have just said dared. And then to talk about like words that were associated with the groups or the British, they associate the British with tyranny and oppression, and they also associate the Minutemen with liberty, freedom, independence, native rights, peace, liberty, independence, righteousness. So just interesting how they did that.
We believe this is a great memorial that serves its purpose to commemorate the fallen soldiers of the American Revolution, but it does leave out some important information, like the one injured British soldier, and it leaves out important information about this event from the British side.
Like, this is actually fun. Like, this is a good project.
Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Wise. Thanks, Mr. Wise, for giving us this great project. Wise. And
Hi, Mr. White.
hi, Miss Martin.
Hi, Miss Martin.
Hey, you too. On our way back to Brookline. How do you guys feel about it?
It was a really good trip. It was fun.
So fun.